Seven Deadly Sins is one of the most hypest new school shows that we've ever seen, and the lore in it is pretty crazy. It has some of the most spookiest and one of the best things that we've ever seen. But what if I told you that there is still so much never before seen footage, even for us manga readers, and this type of footage, all the stuff that we haven't seen, it can finally be put into a movie. Yes, all the hype things that we've heard of in Seven Deadly Sins but never seen, we do know that all this footage, it may finally be animated, or it might be finally be put into the brand new sequel series. And what do I mean by that? Number one, I do mean the main thing from the never before seen footage is stuff like the creation of the clans. Yes, we do know that the goddess, demon, fairy, giant, and the humans, they all do originate from the Chaos Clan. Yes, we do know that the Supreme Deity and the Demon King, they worked together to seal away the Chaos King because they were jealous of the humans. So I do want to see, how did the Supreme Deity and the Demon King work together, because the whole Seven Deadly Sins series is about them fighting. But we found out that they actually worked together to seal away the Chaos King. So if we got a whole movie based on the backstory of the clans and all that stuff, that would be pretty spooky. And not even just a whole movie, if it was just like 10-20 minutes of it, that would be some pretty hype footage, because we do know that is going to be one of the most hypest things ever animated. Like, yo, anime onlys, once you guys see the second half of Seven Deadly Sins, then you guys see why I'm hyped. But the most hypest thing that I want to see animated is the Lady of the Lake, aka the Saint of Chaos, because we do know she did make the Holy Sword. Yes, in case you guys forgot, the Holy Sword was strong enough to fight off Meliodas, Zeldris, Chandler, and Cusack all at once. Granted, they weren't all going out, but we saw that Arthur, he was able to fight the strongest demons all at once with his Holy Sword. And we do know that there is a lady, and there's a brand new lake in the brand new Seven Deadly Sins sequel that actually did get Bond's son to get tempted and to run away. So I think, if you're asking Supreme Reek, I do think that the Lady of the Lake, the person who did make the Holy Sword, the Saint of Chaos, I do think this might be the same person that tempted Lancelot to run away and to actually abandon Bond. Because, yo, we saw Lancelot and Jericho, they left and went into some spooky forest, but they did come back. But we do know that Lancelot is known as the Prince of the Lake, so we don't even know what that means. I don't know what that means. The author says that's a whole nother story for a whole nother time. So I do think this is something that we definitely have to see animated. Lancelot's journey throughout the lake, and what was this thing? We don't even know if it really was the lake or not, but Lancelot's journey alone. And what is the Lady of Chaos, the Lady of the Lake? All this stuff is looking spooky, but the spookiest thing about Seven Deadly Sins is Kath's origin. I know you guys are thinking, all right, Supreme Reek, you have lost it. Kath and the Chaos Power, it was foreshadowed perfectly throughout the series. I mean, round of applause for Seven Deadly Sins, because, yo, for everybody who didn't notice the power of chaos, this is your one chance to go back, rewatch the series, and notice how Kath was a savage throughout the series. Yes, we do know that Kath, that fluffy little cute cat, he actually did fight the Goddess Clan. Yes, Kath, we do know, I'm not going to spoil it for anime onlys, but we do know that back in the day, he was the only person to actually rival the power of chaos. So it took the Goddess Clan to actually seal him away. Yes, that's how much of a savage Kath was. All I'm going to say is that I would not mind seeing Kath get his own little backstory fleshed out, because all I'm going to say is that the battle between the Seven Deadly Sins and Kath, let's just say that it was pretty spooky. So I do think that Kath, his origins would be pretty good, especially since we're finally getting revealed to all this chaos in the brand new Seven Deadly Sins sequel. So I do think Seven Deadly Sins, it has a lot of hype stuff from the main series that it still has to show us that we never really got to see before we even fully develop and flesh out the brand new sequel. Comment what you guys see down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Peace out.